Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India. To represent 34 states and 722 districts of India, there is only 90 regional mentor of change and around 5,000 plus mentor of change who are associated with the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab by Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog. These intellectuals and experts have been selected for mentoring to 7,200 schools across India, where approx 5 million students are benefited directly, with a vision to cultivate 1 million children in India as narrate innovators. Mr. Vinod, the host of the show, is also a regional mentor of change for Gujarat State, a best-selling author, international speaker, engineering director, an influencer, solar expert awardee, a strategic thinker, and has been referred to as a magician of words. He is truly a professor of success principles from the University of Life. In this podcast, he is going to interview one of the important regional mentors to learn about his journey, accomplishments, and ATL success till date. It would be definitely quite informative and motivating for all of us. Enjoy, and you can thank us later.
Hello and namaste and good evening. I'm honored to welcome each one of you to the one and only podcast show for students from all over India who are associated with Atal Tinkering Lab and those who wish to get engaged with the flagship initiative by Atal Innovation Mission, NITI Aayog.
Welcome to the special edition of the podcast series, Regional Mentor Interview by Vinod Tiwari, where you will discover true motivational stories of India.
This episode is sponsored by rkswealth.com, a fastest growing company promises to be your partner into the journey of financial freedom. So you might be thinking that who are the regional mentors and who are the mentor of change? Let me just explain. To maximize the input of the Atal Tinkering Lab, Mentor of Change program is envisaged to be the largest formal volunteer network in India. Mentor of Change is aimed at engaging leaders, industry community professionals, brilliant technocrats, entrepreneurs who can guide and mentor young students in these labs for their neighboring schools to be as a role model for young innovators. After competitive rounds of the selections and reviews, top mentors from all over India has been identified and selected to take extra responsibility of their respective states. So approximately 91 regional mentor of change has been selected in 2 batches from existence of 5,000 plus mentor of change across the nation. So we are going to interview all of the regional mentor of change on an alphabetical basis and batchwise. So here in this episode I would like to invite Miss Viji Sridhar, who is a regional mentor of change from the state of Delhi. Welcome Viji, and here is my first question to you. Can you please let us know about you and your achievements?
Thank you, Mr. Vinod, for giving me this opportunity to share the space with you in this unique platform. I'm honored to be here and sharing with you all my experiences and achievements today. Let me first introduce myself. Professionally, I'm a teacher for the past 25 years, teaching chemistry for high schoolers. In the course of my journey as a teacher, I have never stopped learning. Hence, to my credit today, I have more than 120 certifications from Google, Microsoft and Adobe. I have been conferred with innumerable national and international awards for my contribution in the field of chemistry and in the field of education. I have authored many subject books and papers on inclusive education. As a certified career counselor from University of California, I have taken innumerable sessions for students and helped them make informed decisions about their future. An ICF certified life coach, I've taken up sessions for students' mental well-being and social emotional learnings. At present, I am the president of Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industries Delhi Council. I am an ambassador of Teacher for Education Initiative and World Peace Initiative as well, and the regional mentor of Change Delhi region. Thank you.
Wow, that's a great introduction, and good to know that you are having a 2.5 decades of experience as a teacher for the very important subject chemistry. Plus, you have so many accolades in your profile, like more than 100 certifications of learning from Google and Microsoft. You are a president of Wiki Delhi Council. You are a certified consultant from the University of California. You have authored many subject books and papers, and you are a life coach certified by ICF. That's great. So guys, many of you would be thinking that what exactly is the ATL? I'll just brief about it. It is one of the aggressive initiative by our Prime Minister of India to establish innovative workplace in high schools based on the global living lab models, allowing a regular exchange of innovative ideas between the schools, teachers, expert mentors, NITI Aayog team, parents and other relevant stakeholders. So the objective of this scheme is to foster curiosity, creativity and imagination in young minds and inculcate skills such as design, mindset, computational thinking, adaptive learning to empower critical thinking, communication and problem solving. So as on today, there are approximately 7,200 Atal Tinkering Labs which has been successfully established across India, and out of which 70% of them are either in the government schools or government aided schools, including girls or co-ed schools. So hope you got a brief understanding about the Atal Tinkering Lab. Okay, so here we go for the second question. So Miss Viji, we would like to understand that why did you got influence to join the flagship initiative of Atal Tinkering Lab?
Answering your second question, what motivated me to join Atal Innovation Mission? Way back in 2018, the Tinkering Lab was set up in our school and I was made the coordinator. Being a coordinator, me along with the ATL in charge had to sit back long hours after the school to devise and design the activities to be performed in the lab. During such period, I learned about the tinkering and the Tinkering Lab equipments. Honestly speaking, those were the days when we ourselves didn't know much about the tinkering process, neither did we know about the tinkering equipments used. We were sent for a week-long training process where we were given more training about the tinkering and the Atal Innovation Mission. It was then that I decided a teacher needs to be a mentor so that her expertise is used by a larger spectrum of student fraternity. I applied for the mentorship program and I was inducted as a mentor in February 2020. As luck would have it, me becoming the mentor coincided with the breaking of the pandemic in 20. But it was not to deter my determination, enthusiasm and zeal of looking beyond the adversities. Initially, I was clueless because schools were closed and how do I start my mentorship? Not knowing how to start my mentoring journey in schools without physical reporting. I had a transition from ATL coordinator to MOC. I felt empowered by taking online classes, online sessions for children, which they enjoyed every bit. To name a few sessions, micro innovations, design thinking, patenting, communication, critical thinking, 3D printing, etc., etc. Various sessions were taken online and I felt empowered and students enjoyed every bit of the journey. I'm thankful to AIM for giving me the opportunity to be a mentor and which motivates me to undertake new initiatives and to augment the level of imparting the knowledge at the grassroots level. It has enabled me the freedom of devising education-centric programs as well as knowledge-centric workshops for students at various levels. So this is my journey of entering into the Atal Innovation Mission. Thank you.
Great, your journey is very inspiring because you have gone through all the steps and the process of adopting the Atal Tinkering Lab, and you have transformed yourself from ATL coordinator to mentor of change to regional mentor of change. That's a great transition. Well, I'm so excited to tell you that the project, which was initially started like as a pilot project, has become one of the biggest and successful project of the country, Atal Tinkering Lab. And till today around 1.1 lakh innovative projects has been created for social and cross-cultural collaborations, ethical leadership, and to help in building innovative solutions for India's unique problems. Well, in order to foster inventiveness among students, Atal Tinkering Lab do conduct different activities ranging from regional level, national level and school level competitions and exhibitions or workshops. So you will agree that today we stand on the brink of a technological revolution which will certainly alter the way we think, we live, we work, we shop, we eat, whatever we do. And this is called Industrial Revolution 4.0, which is a digital fusion actually of technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, the Internet of Things, autopilot vehicles, 3D printing, nanotechnology, material science, biotechnology, quantum computing, you name it, there are so many. So completely it's a digital revolution 4.0. So Miss Viji, here is my third and last question to you. Which are those three unique skills much required by the students for Industrial Revolution 4.0?
Answering your third question, Mr. Vinod, one of the key strategic measures to address the transformative impact of the fourth industrial revolution is preparedness for the future of the work. In a short span of time, I would say from now on, more than 1/3 of the skills that are believed to be essential for today's workforce will have changed according to the future of the jobs. The ongoing rapid technological innovations will mean that people will be sharing workplaces with artificial intelligence platforms and bots. To stay ahead of the curve, one needs to commit to lifelong learning and acquire relevant skill sets to succeed in the ever-changing workplace of future. So the first and the foremost skill that a student should be open to is a continuous learning process. Active learning with a growth mindset is going to help a student face the transformation in the future workplace. They will therefore take on challenges, learn from mistakes, and actively seek new knowledge. Coming to the second skill that I would prescribe is analytical thinking, the so-called critical thinking skills. A person with critical thinking skills can suggest innovative solutions and ideas, solve complex problems using reasoning and logic, and evaluate arguments. The first step in critical thinking is to analyze the flow of information from various sources. Critical thinking is very important in the new knowledge economy. The global knowledge economy is driven by information and technology. We know that. One has to be able to deal with the changes quickly and effectively. The new economy places increasing demands on flexible intellectual skills and the ability to analyze information and integrate diverse sources of knowledge in solving the problem. Good critical thinking promotes such thinking skills and is very important in the fast-changing workplace. People with strong analytical thinking will be needed to navigate the human-machine collaboration continuum for improved labor productivity. The last skill that I would want my students to develop is the emotional intelligence, that is the EQ. A person with the ability to be aware of, control and express their own emotions as well as being cognizant of the emotions of others describe their emotional intelligence. An individual is considered as exhibiting high emotional intelligence if he or she has empathy, integrity and is able to work well with others. A machine cannot easily replace the ability of human being to connect with other human beings. This is a very, very important truth that we all know. So, those who have high EQs will be in great demand in the workplace of the future. Thank you.
Yes, Miss Viji, I fully agree with all the skills what you have mentioned, and those are the really great skills one should have to adopt the industrial learning. However, the first one, what you said, continuous learning process, it is very, very, very important, because it's not only to learn, but we have to keep update ourselves with all the new innovations and technologies, because things are changing so rapidly. So if we are not updated, we will be called outdated. Thank you, Miss Viji, for being a guest at our podcast, and I'm sure that your knowledge and wisdom is going to help millions of students across India and across the globe. Guys, truly I believe that this mission could not be so successful without the contribution of each and everyone. And here I would like to convey my sincere thanks to all the parents, the teachers, the mentors, IITs, IIMs, government organizations, public companies, tech giant companies, IT organization, all of them have supported well. And last but not the least, the AIMT and the able leadership of NITI Aayog. I would like to say that this is a massive revolution, and it is all happening because of the big vision of our beloved Prime Minister, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. This is happening because of the able leadership of the Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, the CEO of NITI Aayog, Shri Amitabh Kant, the Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav and Mr. Ramanan, and definitely a dedicated team, Miss Deepika, Miss Swati Rao, Miss Madhuri, Mr. Ronak, Miss Naba, Miss Varya. They are really working hard to make this happen. And finally, all the students who are really the center of attraction, who are learning and growing from innovator to entrepreneur. Hope that you have enjoyed the session, and looking forward to see you on next Monday with a new personality, the new regional mentor of change from different state of India. Till then, stay safe and stay motivated. Have a pleasant evening. Goodbye.
Appreciate your time to join this week's episode. We hope that you have enjoyed the knowledge and content as shared by the regional mentor of change. We would like to convey our sincere thanks to NITI Aayog, AIM team, and all the sponsors. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, rate, and review. And you can also share it with others on your social media and WhatsApp groups. This show is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and you can choose your favorite channel. Join us again on next Monday to meet exciting new personality from a different region of India. To catch all the latest podcast from Mr. Vinod Tiwari, you can follow him on Instagram at I am Vinod Tiwari. See you next Monday. Have a pleasant evening.